5 hard-to-love zodiac signs. Some people are hard to get to know, but there are those that are hard to love even if you get to know them. From personality quirks to idiosyncratic behaviors, some signs are just harder to love. Some of the most difficult parts of a person tend to be the ones that are most admired by their partner, however. So even a hard-to-love and difficult personality can be worth keeping around. Here are the 5 zodiac signs that are hard to love. Number 1. Aries. Aries falls into the category of a person with idiosyncratic behaviors. They're incredibly driven people with a propensity towards impulsivity. Put simply, Aries act before they think. They're hard to love because they're often too preoccupied with themselves. Aries tend to have a large ego. Aries also tend to have a fiery temper, and they can be extremely argumentative. Things won't be very peaceful for long around Aries, and for some people, that's too much for them to handle. Number 2. Cancer. Cancers don't like anyone getting too close. They're extremely sensitive and use their hard crab shell as a means of defense. They don't open up to those who don't make a good first impression. Cancers want to know important life details about the other person. Connection with family, goals for having their own family, do they want to get married, etc. They want to eliminate any potential red flags, and that can make it hard to get to know them, because people who don't have those things figured out for themselves are essentially asked to do so at some point if they want to have a relationship with the Cancer person. Number 3. Virgo. Despite being a sign of service to others, Virgo tends not to get too personal. Virgos can be highly logical people who pay attention to the smallest of details. Virgos are the perfectionists of the zodiac, and they hold themselves to extremely high standards. All details must be accounted for before moving forward with anything. This propensity for planning can make it very difficult to get along with Virgo because planning and fun don't mix. Yes, there can be a plan to go out and have fun, but Virgo often fights the urge to be spontaneous. They'd rather stick to a plan or a schedule, and most people will eventually get fed up with Virgo's micromanagement. Number 4. Capricorns. Capricorns share the perfectionist trait of Virgo, but with more energy directed towards attaining status for themselves rather than service to others. Capricorns hold high standards for themselves, but they also hold others to those same standards. Capricorns often develop expectations for others around them to follow, and are therefore incredibly demanding and even controlling in the extremes. Capricorns tend to be reserved and even shy. They're often slow to open up to others and can be incredibly cold and distant when they feel slighted or upset. These hot and cold qualities of Capricorn can make them very difficult to love. Number 5. Aquarius. Earth to Aquarius, calling Aquarius. There's no other sign quite as aloof and detached as Aquarius. Other air signs might have the tendency to be stuck in their head, but Aquarius takes the cake. They're the absolute kings and queens of the spiritual and mental world. It's not that Aquarius doesn't want love. It's more that they tend to have very unusual qualities about them that make it difficult for less unusual people to appreciate. Aquarians sometimes marry themselves to their career or other work where they feel that they're making a difference in the world. They make themselves so busy that they often don't have time for home or family life. They can be incredibly hard to know in the first place, but those that recognize Aquarius's need for independence and who can accept their somewhat unusual behaviors can learn to love them for who they are. Thank you for watching the video. Please like, share, and subscribe for all the updates.